Hi, I'm Chef Dustin Trani. Here we are in southern Idaho. We're at Riverance Provisions to see where our food comes from. Today here at Riverance, I'm doing some beautiful, easy to do recipes using their pristine, fresh steelhead fillets. So let's get into it. This preparation is something near and dear to my heart. It's a Milanese style. So Milanese is a northern Italian preparation of a dish. Traditionally done, hand roasted in olive oil. Today what we're gonna do is take this beautiful fish, press it in some panko, lay it right on the grill, catch some smoke, finish with a little bit of lemon, fresh vine ripened tomato, and some basil. It's gonna be delicious. So getting into this preparation, super simple. You want salt and pepper on each side. And some people, they always like to remove the skin, but I'm telling you that the way to eat this fish is skin on. It's gonna have such a clean, beautiful finish. It just adds another texture. When you're using a great product, you don't need to mess with it much. So one of the things that I've noticed most here at Riverance is just how clean and natural it is. Like from the water that cascades from the cliffside right into the tanks where the trout are swimming. It's just such a pristine, natural way of farming trout. And the fact that they use certified sustainable feed practice that's powered by algae. Now that we have that on there, we're gonna make our marinade. We call this down in San Pedro, the Italian Holy Trinity. Garlic, olive oil, and parsley. Mix this together. Now you wanna just baste on both sides. So next, once you got it nice and basted and marinated, allow this to sit for about 20 minutes to really get those flavors in there. Here we are, just our simple panko. We're gonna wanna take this and just go right into it. And then flip it. And this is where you get that beautiful Milanese. This will create like almost a crust. You wanna start to see the panko start to absorb a little of that oil. Shake off your extra and right onto the grill. Growing up in the kitchen as a young chef, I started working the line when I was about 5 years old doing prep, and then into the kitchen actually working scheduled shifts when I was about 11. That gave me such a great background in the culinary field, and just kind of really knew this is something I wanted to do. So while in high school, there was a program being offered, CCAP, Careers Through Culinary Arts. And that really introduced me to the structured kitchen and the working, meeting some amazing chefs, because it's a lot of hard work to be a chef. And I've always been a believer that you can take that mindset and everything and apply it to anything you choose to do in your life. And CCAP has been great mentoring these young kids and young minds into those directions. To finish this dish, we're gonna just take some fine ripened tomatoes, a little olive oil, basil, some thinly sliced garlic, salt and pepper, and just marinate those together for a few moments. A lot of this method of cooking is just real rustic. Okay, so now that the fish has been cooking for about a couple minutes, it's gonna cook very quick. So now we wanna flip this over. That is beautiful. So let's take half a lemon and dip it in the remaining marinade and hit that right on the grill. Look at that beautiful crust. Right on top of the fish goes the tomatoes, and then traditional Milanese has lemon, tomato, and arugula. So we're gonna finish it that way. Put some wild arugula sprigs on there, and then a squeeze of fresh lemon, and then I always like to finish a little bit more olive oil. The Riverance using Veramaris algae oil to enrich their feed, in return produces such a beautiful natural product high in omega-3. Whole different another level. That panko, the crust on it, catches a little bit of that smoke, the brightness of the tomato and the lemon, just absolutely, absolutely wonderful.